Hey, what's up, 819S? Today I'm looking at the firefighters doing their work again. I remembered the name of the motorcycle. It's called the Quick Attacker. I still have never seen one in real life. I'm always kind of hoping that if I drop by here one of these days, I'll be able to see them practicing with it. Yeah, it's a hot one today. I'm not sure the exact temperature. It's got to be in the 30s. It's definitely summer. But it doesn't feel too bad today. Just got to make sure you keep drinking fluids. So as I said yesterday, today I want to talk about tickets and traffic violations. So my understanding, and I have never received one, so again, do a little bit more research if you need to know this kind of stuff. But there's three kinds of tickets you can receive if you get stopped in a traffic stop. A white ticket, a blue ticket, and a red ticket. The white ticket is the least severe of all of them. Typically, there's no fines. There could be points on your license, though. A blue ticket will be a more severe infraction, which will lead to fines and a point. And the fines need to be paid within 7 days. You are able to contest the ticket if you believe that you were given it inappropriately or improperly. But I think the Japanese police are pretty strict and serious with what they do. Not saying they never make mistakes, but I think even when people think that the police officer was wrong, they just go ahead and pay the ticket because it ends up being easier. If you have some video proof or you have some other argument that you could make, you can take it to court, but you're going to end up using your own time and money to fight it, and in the end, you may potentially lose too. So that's going to be up to you. The advice I've received from Japanese friends is that if you do get stopped and you get a blue ticket, just pay it. You got 7 days to pay it too, and then it becomes a criminal offense. And then the red ticket is the most severe of all of them. That's going to be like speeding over 30 kilometers per hour, over 30 kilometers per hour over the limit, and things like that. My understanding is the red ticket is an immediate suspension of your license. That's it. You can't drive from that point forward, so you don't want to get a red one. I also believe that it always requires some kind of court or legal activity. It's not just paying a fine and being done with. So if you do ever receive a red ticket, you're going to be in for a little bit of a world of hurt, I would say. And I mentioned points earlier. There is a point system, and the table to explain what kind of repercussions there are for certain numbers of points is a little complicated and difficult to explain in clear terms. But there's a chart that shows how many times your license has been suspended in the past, how many days of suspension, and then revocation would be on the side. So I didn't memorize it, so if it's a little bit different, go do some research yourself and you can find some charts. In fact, I'll try to throw a chart up here on the screen. Maybe 6 to 8 points on a first offense will lead to your license being suspended for 30 days. 8 to 10 points will lead your license to be suspended for 60 days. 12 points or more will get you suspended for 90 days, something like that. And if it's your second time, if you had your license suspended once before, then maybe 3 or 4 points will get you suspended for 60 days, and so on and so on. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but if you have the chart in front of you, just kind of take your time to figure out exactly how it works. Yeah, it's definitely strict here, so you have to be careful. I believe you pay the tickets at the post office or at the police station, and they need to be paid within 7 days. If you don't have the money to pay them within 7 days, it becomes a civil offense. A criminal offense, and then you're going to have to go through the action that's going to entail, which I believe is going to be a little more expensive or time-consuming to fight. So, yeah, that's. There's one more ticket. I was going to say that's the end, but there's one more ticket that I read about. I don't know anyone who's received them personally, but that's a yellow ticket, and a yellow ticket can be applied to your vehicle. I believe it's when a camera saw you commit a traffic violation, or if a police officer saw you commit a violation, but wasn't able to stop you, but traced your car down or tracked your car down, and then they put a yellow ticket on your vehicle. If you do receive a yellow ticket, if you get to your vehicle and there's a yellow ticket on it, what that means is you need to go to the police station, and then they will give you the proper ticket that you should have for the violation. So you go to the police station and they'll exchange that yellow ticket for a white one, or exchange the yellow one for a blue one. I don't know if they exchange them for red ones. I guess they probably could, but yeah. And then you have to handle it like you would if you had received a white or a blue ticket or a red ticket from that point. Yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the wind noise is not too crazy. It's definitely a windy one today. Yeah. Which is good because it keeps the temperature slightly cooler. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ride safe.